Is everyone in? It was slow. God, they're slow. There we go. Gaming with Magus, I am Magus, and we are back for some Build a Blade. Let's go. So where we left off is we are in the Western Desert. And we've explored a lot of it. We've gone back, done some quests and whatnot, and I think we've pretty much did most of it. So, we are now at a point where we need to go do the Alpha Natiba. So, I gotta beat someone to get into it, and then we're gonna go through that whole dungeon, whatever, to get to where we need to fight the Natiba. Or maybe get the hyperdrive. I'm not sure how this is working right now, but that's generally what ends up happening. So that's where we're at right now, but where are we at with everyone out in the streaming world? We got 86 followers on Twitch. We got 4 people watching, which is great, and my bitrate is stable, which is quite unusual for Twitch, especially considering it's only 5 megs, but whatever. We have YouTube. I think last I looked it was 196 subscribers. If we can get that up, that'd be great. Over on Kick, we got 2 viewers and 24 followers. Doing great. Need to get it up to 75. And of course on Rumble, we are at 101. Got 2 viewers over there, which is great. Hopefully you all having a great evening and coming to see some awesomeness in this regard with this game, which I absolutely love. What I don't 100% love is this, but I'm not buying a $200 controller. The buttons can be... This is very much a timing thing, and if you don't push the button directly down, if you hit it from the side, it doesn't matter. Even though the buttons are roundish, it won't register the thing. So you got to hit it just right. So it is what it is. Other than that, we should try to get into this. Let's see here. Console. Make sure it's popped up over to everyone. I'll need to check the audio. Make sure we're good on audio wise. I think I hear it. Could be good. I believe. Let me look real close. Yeah, that looks good. Hopefully I'm not muted. Hopefully everyone can hear me, which would be great. Okay. And of course, like YouTube, it's being greedy. It's always saying, you need a higher bit rate. And you give it a higher bit rate, and it's like, no, you need more. And I'm like, what? Is your name Oliver? Oh, please. Anyway. Let's go! Uncensored disc version. Funny thing is, they tried to placate us awesome users. Gave us 2 refined outfits to make up for some of the ones they neutered. They have not released a really released non-neutered version of all the outfits. On top of the fact, the one they supposedly released was still somewhat neutered, for whatever reason. But whatever. There's also gore and everything else. But what we'll do is we'll take a look at this game in its censored form and what they've added content-wise after we get through the game. Okay. Well, that's a close-up of Eve. She's hanging out. You know, I can change her hair, and you can change her color in this game. I don't want to waste resources to do that, but it's kind of cool you can do that. Oh, we're standing up. Okay, never mind. Where are we at? Adam! Adam!
Come back to the tetrapod at any time for maintenance.
How about, like, travel? I don't need maintenance. If I want maintenance, I'll go to the chick behind you. Oh, the Great Desert. Sorry, not the Western Desert. My bad. Your picture is not filling the whole screen. Okay. Let me see what's going on. Weird. That is weird. Hold on. I'm working to fix it. How about now? Are we doing good? That should be better. I don't know how it got shrank. It's very odd. Don't mind me. I'm weird. Anyway. Maybe that's why you come here. Anyway. What am I doing here? I need to look at the map. Nope. The map. I still don't like the fact that it doesn't default to the map. Final Fantasy Rebirth did get that right. It's not that they default to the map, but they default to the last mode you were in, per se. So if you select map, and then every time you go in, it'll be right back where you left it. I like that. Now, they could have fixed this with the update. Don't know. Plain uncensored. Sorry. So this is where we need to go. Go... Let's see. I'm gonna track that. So... Fortunately, there's not really a quick and dirty way to get there. Because if you go the other way, you gotta backtrack. To be honest with you, it's half a dozen. Run, evil! Oh god, not that thing. Please no. Oh, you punk! I hate those things. I hate them with a passion. If they were patched out of the game, I'd be alright with it. Oh, yes. Upgraded.
All around us, it's just sand and heat. It looks like civilization just turned into dust.
Pretty much.
Not all of it. That's why scavengers like me exist.
Looking for screws in the desert.
Well, it's a very common thing on Earth.
Yeah. Oh! Well, I'm glad I came down here.
What kind of facility is Abyss for?
There are some records of weapon research according to the map data we've got.
Does it have to do with the Natives?
I can't promise it doesn't.
That's interesting, though. So each one of them might have had a different purpose. That's neat. Alright, so we got a fast travel here, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and save. Because there's no reason not to. Okay. Let's go ahead and get up and get going again. Whoa! Alright. Because this is where we need to be. Oh, wow, that's like right there. Now I got to beat this chick. Again?
Do I have to go through another test?
Yes, there cannot be any exceptions.
Then let's not waste any time.
Ooh. Oh man, she's brutal. I don't know. I'm glad I saved there. I can block all her moves. Do I just need to be patient? Is that what I maybe need to do here? I mean, she's a little bit stronger, obviously, than the one before, for obvious reasons.
Do I have to go through another test? Then
Yes,
let's
please.
not waste any time.
Okay, so that's clearly not working. So I need to change something. One, she isn't per se, I would say, healing. She's like fixing her stuff. So, is it skills I need to? No. What is it? Equipment. Yeah, there we go. Okay. The routine is faster when using guard. Wait, okay. We need to use it. I don't have anything that. Yeah, let's do that. And damage to shields, penetration. Seems good. Is there one better than that I can add in there? I don't think so. Higher power. No, we'll stick with that for now. We'll go with the combo. Pop. But we're going for higher. Oh, you know what?
Then let's not waste any time.
Okay, so my betas do not interrupt her attack. So that's one thing to take into consideration. Okay. Wait a minute, before I go further. Skills. It was a beta skill. Let me see, which one was to do this shield? L1 and X? Yeah, okay, so it's X I need to do instead of square. That'll let me destroy her shields. Okay. So I need to be patient. I need to generate
Do I have
beta.
to go through another test? Then let's not waste any time. Oh, dang it. She can keep her during the thing. I'm still going. Oh, she got me. I got too greedy. I need to be patient. It's just straight up. Straight up. Can't be greedy.
Don't be greedy, Magus. Don't be greedy.
And I think the shield attack could work. But I like that I have the shield penetration.
Do I have? Then let's
Yes.
not waste any time.
Okay. Gotta time it. Gotta time it. Yeah! Take that, girly! Woo! E for the win. You stuff.
Just as I heard. Outsider. This
What?
place is deeper and darker than the last. Please,
Darker?
be careful.
What? Dark yet. Actually, it really depends on what you mean by darker, but okay. I'm interested in what this place looks like. If they do a little bit different. They've been pretty good about it. Ooh, that kind of had a Metroid kind of feel to it, you know? Round elevator down, the music.
No blade, just like in Altesse Lavoie.
No blade.
Yep, no drone scanner either.
Lily, are you filling in for Adam?
Yeah, he's busy fixing the tetrapod again.
Ah, all right. I know I'm in safe hands with you, Lily.
And retrieve the third hypercell. Open the container with the passcode to investigate. Okay. Okay. Works for me. But the fact they have that there makes me think I'm gonna have to be getting some shooting on. Ah! This is gonna be like Resident Evil. Kind of feels like it. Who goes there, zombie? Pretty cool looking weapon. To do that with the drone. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, they have that guy there at best aid combat. Nice try. What? What? Oh my gosh, no blade. Oh, that's just weird. Look at that. What the heck? So I couldn't use my blade? What's that about? I can't remember. Okay, experience. That's about it. You know what I am going to do? Since I use that ammo, I'm going to refill. Because I'm just smart like that. Oh, you can't? Okay. Well, I got 50, so I'm okay.
Let's head towards the fan.
Okay, well, not before I get this area saved here, Lily. Okay. Okay, cool. Activated. And while we're at it, let's raid the pumps. Anything down here worth seeing? Doesn't look like it. Is that something? Ooh, okay. You're not going down there. Not going there. I guess we're gonna have to just hopefully.
Whoa, what's happening?
What?
You can find a way up in the right corner.
Right corner. Where is it?
Okay.
I'll find a way to shut down security.
Oh, that did not go well. Okay. I did not have good visuals. Oh! Well then. Oh god. Okay, so I gotta get around that. Oh my god. If I can actually like see halfway decent, that'd be great. Oh crap. Almost. The wind threw me off. Come on. Oh! You came for stellar play, but you didn't realize this movie was... Oh. The game. Oh no!
Over here! Hurry!
Oh! Over where? Dude, Lily, you're not helping. Okay, so how am I supposed to get past? Did I miss it somehow? I must have. Okay, we'll wait. Ah! Oh no! Oh dang. Okay, well, I didn't realize I was gonna have to do specialty jump to get that. Okay, hold on, I didn't get the fan up in here. It is hot. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna get over there and then back up a little. Okay. So what do we got here? We gotta get through that central thing, and then it's gotta be to the right or something. Ah! Not quick enough. Do I need to like sort of follow it somehow? I don't know. All right, all right. Ah, no. Yeah, you get one shot at. Oh, nope. Oh no, I screwed that one up. Closer. What's up with blades and... Well, I mean, it is called stellar blades, so... I guess I can't complain about that too much. It's like, well, y'all said you wanted some stellar blades. Well, here's some of them. It's like, that's not what I was expecting. Okay. Oh, nope. Nope. Oh, dang. I missed it. I guess I need to swing a little bit more, maybe? Wait. Oh, too soon. Okay. So. Okay. A little bit more.
It's alive! Blow it up! That should shut down this area's security.
Did I do it? What happened? Ah. Oh, I got too close. Oh! No! Oh my god, did I save myself somehow? I think I did. Where is... Oh. That did it?
The saw blades have stopped.
Wow. All right then. Got experience from that. Wow. That was a bit of a thing. Can't take any of those. Oh, good. Charge it up. I don't say I'm resting. Okay. What's this? Ammo? Yeah, okay. Okay. Don't need those. Is there anything over here? Oh. Nice. Anything over here to be had? Because you never know. Aha. Okay. All right. Close lobby. Okay. Oh, shoot. Don't see anything else here. I don't know how I feel about that. Go to the control room and find the count control gate. Oh, where's that? Yeah. Just experience no data. Can I get in here? No. That looks like it's locked. Okay, well, it is what it is. We can't go that way. We can sort of go this way? Maybe not.
We're gonna have to move that. Eve, watch out!
Nice try. Resident Evil. Eve's down for Resident Evil. Are you? Or should this be considered Parasite Eve?
It reminds me of that research lab.
There must be a panel to open the gate somewhere. That seemed like it opened a vent, not a gate.
I'm glad I upgraded my weapon. It seems to be doing much more damage. Which is great for a level like this. Well, no you don't. Let's go. Oh, there's another one. What? Whoa. Nice try, punks. Parasite Eve is on the base. Ah. Okay, get some experience. Maybe this is what we need. Okay, that unlocks that door. But it's probably...
The gate security is down.
Okay, let's go do that.
Watch out!
Beautiful end. I like the fact, okay, it's not as bad as Resident Evil because you're getting ammo, which is great. Let's see. No, it was backtracking. Door over here? Yeah, okay.
Eve, get them!
Honk? Oh, wow.
This looks like the place we saw earlier. The old
Yeah.
research lab.
This looks more like a factory than a lab.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Or something. Okay, was not expecting that. Night, Jean Racing. I appreciate you coming on and give me a follow and all that, but I'm not looking for services. Oh shoot, I missed that one. It looks like I can't be fighting those guys either. Oh my gosh! Okay, now let's talk. What? Really? I don't have money for that. That's fine. I know where a pump is. Shoot. All right, we have ammo. That's important. Okay. Man, falling apart over here.
The gate is blocked too. We'll need to find a panel.
Of course we will. right, punks. You think you're cool, but you're not.
Let's
Let's
head to the
go.
gate we unlocked.
There you go. Oh, you went down. You thought you were gonna try to hit on me, but I was like, nah. Talk to the gun. Okay, so nothing. Ooh. That's kind of weird. Okay, so there's a base camp here. Okay. And ammo, so that's good. Let's go. I want to go sit. That's what I want to do. I want to rest. It's been a hard day. You know, it's hard being Eve. Okay. I'm going to save my money right now in case I need more ammo.
Eve, did you see that?
The
No.
other side of the gate is crawling with natives.
But this looks like the only way we can get inside.
I'll try to find a way to unlock the gate.
Okay, so...
All right, back to the gate.
Not before looking at that shiny object. What does that say? Raphael. I'm sorry, Administrator. Mother Spear's airborne squad now have our coordinates. Its test subjects are still unstable. The final combination is... Understood. It's nothing. I understand victory for Humanity Liberation Front is of utmost priority. It has a cost. Mother Spear's android army is strong. Humanity's Liberation Front must evolve. If we do not evolve, we will be eaten. What? Okay.
I hope you have enough ammo.
Yeah, we have ammo. How many do I have? 19 seconds. Okay. There we go. Oh, no, you don't.
That battle was amazing. It's a shame Adam had to miss it.
Is Adam still outside?
Yeah, repairs are taking forever.
All right. Oh, I wonder if some of those were... No. Okay. It was just the one last enemy to die. Okay.
I can see the exit on the other side, but
This won't be easy. Lily, let's go.
Okay. Rest up, you heal up. Okay.
that switch should turn off the security.
Okay. So... Aw, man. Are you kidding me? Alright, I need to sit here and look at this. Okay, so there's one platform there, to then jump to there, to then jump to there. How do you do that? Because... Can you jump down? No. No jumping down. And I don't see a way to... No way to do that. That doesn't do anything.
Eve, the temperature is spiking.
Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so clearly doing that's not gonna work. So, how am I supposed to get past that and that? Is there something I'm not seeing to grab onto? Not really. Huh. Didn't do anything. Okay. But what I don't understand is, with those guards in place, how are you supposed to get through? They don't give you a large enough area to, like, jump through. Is there a way to crouch or do anything? Because, like, I can do this. I can do that. But they don't give you an option where you can jump over it. There's not enough room to do that. And I didn't see anything, like, to jump to the side. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so clearly that you gotta be careful of that. Okay. Nope. There's a hint. Okay. What's the hint say? Go to the security system switch and disable the security system. Well, that's stupid. Oh, wait a minute. What if? Aha! Ah, I see what's going on now. Oh, whoops. Okay, I wasn't trying to do that. Oops. Dang it. Oops. Ooh. Get up is X. Oh! Okay. Now. I need to get up and... Okay. Wow. Okay. So let's see. You got two things going. Wow. Oh, I screwed up the last second. Oh, close. Megas figured it out. Let's go. I figured out I need to hang out with the what? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go. Oh, wow. I saved myself time. Awesome. Oh, whoops. Ow. Wrong button. Dang it. Dang it, Kenner. Oh, I screwed up. I screwed up. That's on me. Oh, I thought I could cheese it. Speed it up. Nope, nope, you can't. You can't speed it up and cheese it. Ooh. Nope, nope, no, they're all right. Is there one going back and forth? Oh yeah, there's one going back and forth. Right. Alright, so I need time just right. Oof. Oh, almost ran to that thing. Stop.
That was really scary. Let's head to the gate on the other side.
Yeah, I have ammo. I have 29.
Sorry for the wait. So, shall we head out?
Too late, we're already here.
What? How? Isn't the security system online?
Adam, can you check our proximity to the hypercell?
Give me a sec. The hypercell is just past the research lab.
Okay. We'll go ahead and rest. Save it up. I have to say, we're doing pretty good. Timing and everything else wise.
Damn, the entire research wing has collapsed.
Then, can't we just swim the rest of the way?
No. The water is electrified with a lethal high-voltage current.
So, now what?
We'll have to use whatever we have at our disposal.
Okay. Well, my only guess is the yellow thing to grab. Okay. Oh! I didn't get the double jump. Dang it. Oh, why didn't the double jump work? Ah. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Oh no! I screwed up. Okay, so we're gonna have monsters that'll fall on us. The run jump will do it. Okay, that takes care of us here. Okay, so we can get up here. Up here. Up. Up. That's not helping the situation. Oh. Okay. Oh, jeez. What? No. Okay, got him. Is there anything of value in here? Ooh, there might be. I don't understand how that works. What? Oh, okay, I'm gonna try again. Okay, cool. That's not too bad. Give me the loot! Eve the great loot hunter. Now, how am I gonna get back over there? Okay. Cool. That was worth doing then. Oh no! Well, I got the loot. I can get back there. It's not too big of a problem. Alright, so what we got here? Nothing here? Okay. I gotta get across over to there. Hey, buddy. Alright, well, you like that? Tumbler expansion module.
We should be able to get to the research building's entrance with the rope.
Okay. That doesn't make any sense. Oh. No. We were... Right? That... That doesn't seem right. Something's off. Oh no! Oh. Okay. Oh, really? What the heck? What? Oh, no! Oh, my God. Okay. There's a rope. Big guy here. Sir? Don't interfere with my looting! Before I do that, though. Okay, there's no way to get up there per se from here. We're definitely going this way. I want the loot, I'm the loot hunter. Loot, 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 loot. Oh! Got the loot, got the loot. Get the loot, 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 loot. Come back. Cool. I'm guessing that's where I need to go. Oh, missed the rope. Oh my gosh. Oh no 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 no. Oops. I like the music. Good. I'm looking to see if they have a soundtrack for this. Alright, so what are we doing? On the wall. Okay. Now I need to do some pulls. Oh! My gosh. No, get down, Eve. Ooh. Loot! Okay, so what are we doing here?
Whoa, we made it! You literally just made your way through it. Way to go, Eve.
Yeah? I mean... we got things busting through the doors? Okay. 50 ammo, so I'm okay there.
Look, there's a supply camp.
Nice. Let's take a second to regroup.
You think? Not gonna waste money on that right now. So I got 3 shops in here that I can buy pumps from. Alright. And there needs oh. Like the last time? Art of examination.
Just like that one we fought before.
It must have fed on the hypercell's energy.
Watch out, Eve!
I thought it was
Okay then.
Not as hard as I expected.
Nice. Let's take a look at the hypercell.
Anything of interest over here like last time? Not that I can see. Yeah, hypercell tonight, not Antifa.
The hypercell is intact.
I also found a legacy. It's almost like it was planted here for us to see.
I'm getting more and more curious. Let's investigate.
That wasn't there a second ago.
Let's check it out.
Good eyes, Eve.
Day 78 after the second dive. 8th record. Legacy account Raven. I have discovered an important record of human history. A war ignited by Mother Sphere broke out, and as previously recorded, humanity was defeated. Earth then became the stage for the Andro-Eidos. Andro-Eidos declared themselves the new human race. This new human race, with Mother Sphere at its heart, made tremendous progress and advanced humanity. And the surviving humans, the real humans, they evacuated to an underground facility. Some, led by Raphael Marx, waited here at this facility for an opportunity to strike back. During this time, the surviving humans evolved in order to gain the strength to face the androids. The result of genetic engineering and rapid evolution. Beings that have lost everything. Everything but brute strength and survival instinct. That's what they've become. Monsters. The monsters that we're fighting are the Naytibas.
Naytibas. They were humans. Then, those we've killed so far, they were all humans.
I can't believe this.
But this production facility was definitely made for Naytibas. If the Naytibas were human, we, the ones fighting against humans, must be...
Andro-Eidos. Are we Andro-Eidos?
The creatures brought into existence, created by Mother Sphere.
No, we're humans. Humans with complete bodies, perfectly in harmony with machinery and living tissue. Naytibas, on the other hand, are incomplete because they are made only of living tissue. They can't adapt to different environments, and they can't even survive in space.
But what if we were created to solve such imperfections?
What?
Then, why did Mother Sphere hide this truth from us?
I need to think.
Yes. I don't think we can reach a conclusion about this on our own.
Probably not.
I really do think we should talk to Orkle about all this.
Yes, let's do that.
Indeed. Okay, straight into it then.
You're here. Excellent work.
Hey, Eve. I'll take care of the hypercell.
Orkle,
I see you have something you'd like to ask me. Perhaps you came across the library at Lavoir.
we would like to know the truth.
Yes. It is a long, long story. We are certainly human, but this was not the case not too long ago. It is true that those who came before were responsible for the creation of Mother Sphere. The ones now referred to as the last surviving humans. They created us, the Androidos, through Mother Sphere, and for a time we lived in a kind of symbiosis with them.
Then we're androids. We were created.
Then why did Mother Sphere?
The reason is unknown. However, at some point, Mother Sphere made a decision. Humanity's survival depended on a reorganization of the species. And that conflict led to war, and the eventual extinction of the surviving humans.
That can't be.
The few who escaped destruction were scattered to the winds, but some managed to flee and find shelter in the ruins in Lavoir. It was originally a facility for the purpose of genetically evolving mankind. After all, lifespans of the surviving humans were very short. That facility was the birthplace of what we have come to call Netibas. The records in the legacy are all true. All this time we have been waging war on our own ancestors. Now, my personal link has extended to a fairly wide area. The next Alpha Netiba cannot be found here on Earth. So, what do you plan to do?
Do what?
Well, that still doesn't change the fact that Netibas are our enemies.
All right. If we've come this far, we have no choice but to reach the nest through the Master Core. Give me the coordinates of the Alpha Netiba.
As you wish. When you return, I will tell you the rest of the story.
Interesting.
Or perhaps it would be better to hear it straight from the Elder's mouth.
What? Okay then. I'm following Adam.
So, you are leaving then?
Mm-hmm. I'd like to check that area for more information.
Understood. The next destination is the orbit elevator. I'm picking up Alpha Netiba signals at the very end of it.
At the end of the orbit elevator? You mean in space?
Yes, in space. Orbit Elevator 4 was operating fine until recently. But getting there won't be easy. Netibas have been surrounding it for a long time. I guess I'll have to come up with an infiltration plan based on the map data. Eve, make sure you and Lily are both well prepared before leaving.
Translation. Sword quest! Ooh, loot. Falling to me. Okay. So, more stuff should be available and open. What do we got here? Let's see if Roxanne's got any new stuff. I don't see anything else showing up on here.
Looks a little sloppy, but it should be useful in understanding the city's current state.
Wow, it's just that one? That's it? Wow. Does she have anything new?
Good to see you, Angel.
Hello.
I much yes.
Doesn't look like there's much anything else.
It's been fun, Angel. See you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Stay safe, Roxanne.
Alright, so nothing on the leaderboard or anything else other than that one mission. So nothing to do there, and it doesn't look like anyone else has shown up, which is weird. Every other one we had stuff show up, but whatever. Is there something down there I'm not aware of? No, I think we were down there before.
Lily, have you seen Adam?
He was right here a minute ago. I'm sure he'll show up soon. While we wait, should we check the main body frame? So, Eve, because you've been gathering a healthy amount of combat data, we can now distribute the body cell's power for greater offensive capabilities.
Okay.
It might add some stress, but we could increase the socket count to equip an additional exospine.
That'll be of great help during combat. Please get to this right away, Lily.
Yep. Oh, hold on. This might sting a little. Just need to separate this.
Okay.
There. Done.
Thank you, Lily.
Exospine socket space increased. Alright. Oh, I can do a fourth one. Mm. Recharge to check them. .5 critical, 9. do I want empirical boost, beta charge, or that's a good question. Go with that. Okay, so we have one for him. Okay, we have chameleon, so one, but there should be a lot more than that. Unless we get more afterwards. Open the camera with the passcode and investigate inside. Okay. I want to complete this one before we move on. Oh, yes. Ugh. All right, so let's see. Okay, so
Are you already prepared to leave?
Mm-hmm. Just finished.
And you, Lily?
We're going to be so close to the colony. It's just a lot for me to process.
There's no need to overthink it. Eve is the one going to space anyway. You and I will be waiting in the tetrapod.
I know, but
Well, we'll see what she sees. So physical distance won't really matter. Okay? Let's go.
I'm gonna go to another region. So I need to go to there. No, this is not the right one. Or I need to go the other way. Oh man, really? Maybe it's up above? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think this is the right one. No, that can't be it. Maybe it's this one. Okay, it's not up that way. I think it's this way. No, that can't be it. Gotta be their way. Could be wrong. Maybe I gotta go through the water. Can't remember. I'm going back this way just to check. Yes, I think this is right. Oh no! Shoot. Yeah. I'll try, but I'm pretty sure I can't go up that way. Oh, maybe I can. Wait a minute. Oh, that's that. Found it. Come back. Okay. Where did my fierce grace go? It's all lies, lies, lies.
You said this was a piano, right?
Yeah, music was an invaluable source of comfort for people here.
Well, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna write this down. Rita. Dear Mother in heaven, please forgive all our sins. Take us in your arms. Lead us not to temptation. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. So I need to. There's nothing else here. I need to get back. Let's see. Came this way. Okay. Let's go. All right. We're getting there. So, next area I need to go to is the Great Desert. Now, how you would have found this
Tetrapod at any time.
would be beyond me. We'll hit the Great Desert. Alright, let's see here. Where do I need to go? Map. Or wait a minute, let me see if I already have them. Trial 1, and I have trial 3. I need trial 2. Okay. Okay. Oh, what's the one place I didn't go to? No wonder I don't have it. Buildings over here. We'll have to check all of them, I think. Also, we don't want to make sure we don't miss any loot. Ooh, there's a crate and some stuff. Trial 2. Mother is the owner of the network. She's everywhere. She hears our voices. She does not save us from the suffering. These are the trials she brings us. Okay, what was the other trial? Formless beast is coming, born of man's sin. It devours its birth and forgets itself. It will appear to us as a mirror. Okay. Now, supposedly I thought there was a crate in there. Okay. Let's check these other buildings. See if there's anything good. Make sure I'm not going too far. get on the building, or? No, not really. Hold on. Oh! Up the backside. There's a can nearby. How do we get in? So far, nothing. What's that? Oh. Liquid fire. All right, cool. Nothing else of interest up here? Probably not. I need to get back to a phone booth. Okay. I'm on the same part. I think I have like 2 side quests in the desert though before I take the elevator. My favorite games this year. Most definitely. Love the gameplay. Visual's good. Audio's awesome. Hilariously enough, the only thing I'm really upset about is, if you haven't seen my other streams, is I thought it was real cheesy in the beginning of the game where you had to time it just right and they forced you to like click and run, and it was just so hard to do, and if you don't get it right, to have something like that on so early in the game, I thought was kind of bad, because that might shy people away from liking this game. I wish they would have either just done it like most traditional running games since Mario 64, where, hey, I want to run faster, just go all the way. But no, they can't do that. So, but yeah, I just have, just to give you an idea, I literally have just this. I'm not caring about the fishing thing, I don't think. I mean, let me look that up real quick to see if it's worthwhile, because this is like, I don't know. Let's see, stellar fishing, or what's it called? No, it's called looking glass. You get anything? Oh wait, what do you get from that? Yeah, it's not really worth it. The looking glass, I looked it up. You get some gold, fish, and some ringed insights, but you really don't get anything per se useful. It's just a nice to have. So I'm not going to worry about that one so much. I think there's a trophy saved if you're going for plat. I'm going to be honest. I don't care about trophies. Because realistically, look, I'm here to stream, to enjoy the game and go through the story with everyone, and that's about it. I'm playing, what is it, Pikmin 2, and there's this thing where clear all the challenges without losing to Pikmin. The reward for that is not worth it, and having my streamer audience watch me die over and over again just to get perfect on that isn't worth the time, honestly. Now, if you love this game and you want a little something because you just want to just do everything, yes. I mean, I could do the fishing thing. I haven't put a lot of effort into it because I didn't see the point, but we'll see. First things first, I got books to find. Let's see. Where the heck is this? This one right here is kind of like, I don't know how people would have figured this out, to be honest with you. Because I went to these spots, and for me not to run into it is kind of weird. Okay, there's a bus there. There's a... Oh, yeah, there's robots missing. Oh, no, we're not gonna waste a pump. Even though I got a lot. I might need those. I need to get that, I hate those gun things. Alright. I'll be patient. See if I can steam cup. Really cool if I could. No, guess you can't. Hi, how are you? Ooh. All right, that's taken care of. I think the game is a little easy. Well, yes and no. There is certain bosses that they're not easy. You just got to get the timing right. Now, mind you, some of it is, this is the boss. There are times where I'm hitting certain things, and I'm hitting the triangle button to do the perfect parry and go in and attack. And because I'm not hitting it directly downward, I'm hitting at an angle, it doesn't recognize my button press. And I've had that mess me up I don't know how many times. But I don't know if there's a harder mode after the fact. Because I am purposely playing the uncensored disc version. I do not have my PlayStation hooked up to the internet, and I'm playing this straight off what came with the disc because I don't believe in censorship. Now, after I beat the game and everything else, I will hook it up and see what new content's in there. There is the new game plus, but I don't know if that makes it even easier or if they increase the difficulty as well. As far as the game being like super easy, I don't know about that. Let's see, where's this thing at? I'll look at the map. Am I in the right spot? Maybe I went the wrong way. Maybe it's possible. I don't think it's been an easy game where I'm like, oh, this is no challenge, this is no fun. But then again, remember the premise of this game. I did play Black Myth Wukong before this though. Maybe that's why. Well, it might have trained you for this game. To be honest with you, it really depends on what you've been playing before and what you've done. Oh man, that looks. Ugh. But then there also don't forget that when it comes to this game, I don't know about Wukong. This game's about exploration. They want you to look at every nook and cranny and look at every little thing, sort of like a Zelda type thing, and reward you for that. It's an exploration game with some hack and slash, right? And that's cool. I kind of like it. Because, I don't know, I haven't really played the God of War games or anything like that, or Devil May Cry. Like, I played Darksiders, which is sort of like a Devil May Cry per se. And I don't know how much of an actual exploration game you may have. They got a little bit of a story, they got some mystery. You're doing sort of like a Metroid type thing where you're reading various things and trying to piece together what actually happened. And I think that's the key with this is they're trying to tell a story, but also not directly, which is always fun and interesting. So, can I get up here? Come on. Come on. Okay. Now. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Is it over here? Maybe. Oh, well, I mean, I didn't either, to be honest with you. Okay, maybe it's over here. Maybe. I see the slight glint of loot. Ooh, yes. I don't think I've been over here. You're still worried about the dead people? You're gonna die if you keep at it. Just focus on the future, not the past. That's how you survive. Get out of my sight now. Okay, then. Wow. Ah. Yeah, I guess I haven't been in this area. I haven't looked over here. Ooh. See? Combat, really? Really? Roger. Ooh. I'll be honest. Whoa! There we go, punks! Oh, you think you're cool? You think you're cool? What do you think this is, Star Wars? I don't think so. Oh, you want some of this? Oh! No, you didn't. Nice try. Get this other one. Oh, come on. Okay. Can I sneak around on this guy? There we go. All right, sorry. I got distracted by the robots. I can't speak to the music on Black Wukong or the other ones. I definitely am thinking I might need to try to play the game because I hear people talk about it. I like the music in this game. It's pretty good. And you know, I have to give it credit to Shift up here. This is their first console game. The game they had before this was a mobile game, which I forget what it was called, but it was like a shooter game on your phone, and you had these hot girls, and they were like trying to shoot these robots and stuff. It was a cool game, but it was like one of the gotcha games, and I was just like, I got bored with it because I hate those style of games. It had potential, but it seemed wasted on monetization nonsense. But I'm actually pleasantly surprised, and honestly, this game is better than some games that have been recently releasing, to be honest. Uh-oh, not those punks. I hate those guys. I hate those sand people. It just, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, really? Come on. The only thing that makes it better is I'm stronger than you. No, you don't. Oh no! I think that's so cheap. That's one complaint I've had is I don't like the way they cheaply, you go to attack them and then they go, haha, I'm gonna get you, suicide thing. Like the other ones make sense. I don't like those guys at all. Not one bit. Ooh, I hear something. There's a body somewhere. I'm always listening. That's the other thing of these audio cues. It's like it drives you further. Like, ooh. Is there something nearby? Oh, you see, I got too far. Is it over here? don't see anything here. No. Over here? Oop. Over here? No. The beta attack is probably my favorite. Well, I mean, she's got a lot of good game. Like, I like the fact she can teleport, the counter attack, the beta attacks are good. If you can time it right, she has the one backflip thing where you can like destroy the shields really quickly, but I don't use it that often. I like also all the interactive stuff, sort of like some of the other fighter games like Bayonetta and whatnot, where they're fighting you and you gotta hit the button to like counter it or whatever. It's kind of cool. Also, if you counter certain abilities, it puts them in a weak spot. And if you go to hit it, you get a cool cutscene where you're doing a strong attack. I like that as well. I just like the combat in general in this game. And honestly, since you do it a majority of the time, it doesn't feel like a chore. The only criticism I have is I like the tacky mode, but I don't like how overpowering it is. Oh, there it is. Found her. Found the body. But I don't know. It's not super powerful, but it's definitely useful.
Now, I don't feel like praying.
Okay, that's a weird comment, but okay. One more and I'll have some more. That's good. So I found a body core, but I have still not found what I'm looking for as of yet. That's alright. We're exploring. We're looking. But the music is great for this game. I'm sure awards are in order. It should be. I mean, to be honest with you, it's kind of hard to say how that goes. Is there any other game that I played that I really liked the audio? Not really. I mean, Final Fantasy was good, obviously. Remake, and I'm currently into Rebirth. But I haven't got enough further enough into that to really know whether the music is worthy of awards. Especially some of its rehash. Oh, is there something there? Or is that a... Ooh. There's a body over there. Oh! No, you didn't. Really? Oh, no. Really? H. Also, I have not played Astrobot as of yet. Though I haven't saw it yet, but I saw there was some type of video. I'm not entirely sure. Astrobot might have ripped off some Nintendo Mario games, and Asmongold was watching some. I haven't watched it yet. Nintendo might sue them over that game because there's too much that's very similar to some Mario games. A lot of it, like Sunshine. Which is really sad because the funny thing is I think Astrobot is one of the better games they've released, like Sony as a studio. Because Concord, I heard, was trash. And Helldivers was good, but I think it's got monotonous from what I heard. And of course, then there was the whole PSN nonsense and everything else they did with that. But that was a fairly good title as well. I kind of like the demo. I mean, at a certain point I might pick that up, but right now it's not on my radar at the moment. It's on my list of things to get. Okay, so there... Okay. I don't think it's over here. I mean, I'm glad I came over here, because it was loot and very certain things. But I don't think this is what... Oh, yeah, I guess I can get this now. Open it like Link. Alright, so we got all that goodness. So that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. So maybe it's over there? Yeah, maybe it's over there. Looking for Claps building near a bus, but there's a bunch of buses, so it's hard to say. Let's see. Nothing here. I also like the collecting of cans mechanic. I think that's, well, first of all, it's hilarious. But also, that also is another thing to, like, go look and find stuff, which is nice. I also find it very weird, to be honest with you. I mean, it's cool and all, but it's like, it's a shooter game! What? You know, I was not expecting that whatsoever. Okay. So... near the underpass where the old school was. Okay, so maybe that? I really want to fight those things. Don't see anything there. Is it over here? It's just like a pass-through. I don't see anything there. Too many yellow school buses. Okay, can't do anything with him. I don't think there was one in here. Yeah. I don't think it's back here. She can. I'll be honest. I mean, and not only that, but just I don't know how far along you've got on this, but maxed. Maxed. About the only thing I got left is this burst thing, and to be honest with you, I don't seem to use it so much. I mean, it seems cool, but when I'm fighting, I don't think to use the R button as much, right? So, I mean, that's one thing I could do, but I haven't done. Well, I'm not going to worry about this right that second. I'm trying to focus on something here. Let's see. Did I open this door? I did. Okay. Is it over here? That's interesting. Why did it change colors? Ah! I did find it! Ha 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 ha! There it is. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Did I already get this? I think I might have. Data bank. I did. Oh, you been me? I've been. Oh, waste my time and I already had the book. Let's see. Oh, I gotta go to. How you get in the tunnel? Broken up paper tunnel. You need to acquire the king of the tunnel quest ever. Okay. So wait a minute. Do I have? Is there a way to fast travel over here? That'd be nice. Nope. Of course not. I think there's a fast travel. Let's see. Is there one over here? Yes. All right. So I need to go to, I guess, here. Back again. So far, I'll be honest though, there's a thing where you can get outfits for Lily and Adam, and I haven't been as impressed with. Oh, what's this? Can I climb that? Does that give me anything? No? Can I get up there? No? Oh. Okay. So how does that work? Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Wait a minute. Oh, no. I didn't swing good enough. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, no. I need to do a double jump, I guess. Ah! Ah, darn it. Didn't time that very good. There we go. Let's try this again. Oh! I hosed that up. Okay, this is gonna be harder than I thought. Hard being Tarzan. Got it! Alright, cool. Is this one gonna be hard too? Oh, jeez! Oh, I was a little sad. AC. Got pushback. Assassin's Creed? Well, you know what? You can be a little sad, but I'll be honest. The way games have been going lately, I would rather the game take longer and be polished better, because after the Cyberpunk and all the other type of games where the corporate suits have pushed them out and it wasn't ready, you know, I'd rather the game be good. And when we don't have companies like Blizzard doing quality stuff anymore, and they're just like, you know, rushing things out because the suits, because it's all about what they believe in and not the customer, it upsets me. I also would prefer it if we could like release a game and not have to have a day one patch because it's broke. That'd be nice, you know. Remember when you install a game and new content came out, maybe they would release stuff, but you didn't need to have a patch so the game didn't suck. Alright. Oh! Nope. Alright, I need to... let me heal and get some more potions. But that's fine. I probably should have done this anyway. Though, be honest with you, Ubisoft's in some trouble. They have not done well, and some of the very anti-gamery stuff things they've been doing lately is kind of bad. I wish Ubisoft wasn't like that. But... Really? Come on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Whee! Okay, we have to get the full swing going on. Oh! Oh, good. Oof, I barely got it. I think I'll do two swings with this. Hey, listen. It has less to do with the developer. It has everything to do with the people that run these publishers. That is the problem. Oh, no, I didn't get that. A good example of that, they had a game called Driver. And no joke, straight out of the plot of Nice Guy, they decided to cancel the Driver game, which was fine, you know, that's perfectly okay. And if you don't want servers to support it, it's perfectly fine. But they removed the access for all these players, right? And they lost all the stuff they spent their money on. But on top of that, they invalidated the license of the game. So even if you wanted to roll your own servers to be able to still play the game, you couldn't do so because they were trying to force you to buy Driver 2, which was all kinds of shady. And this has been a trend. Oh, jeez. Man, I really gotta get the double jump going. With these games, and I don't particularly like it. I like to own my games. And also the president, was it them or was it, yeah, I can't remember, it was like, get used to not owning games. And that has further told me why I want physical games versus digital games. That, and they promised digital games would be so much cheaper. Oh, jeez. Missed that one. And they're not. They're not ever cheaper. The only time they're cheaper is on Steam. I mean, Nintendo's not any better about that either. Now, there might be sales from time to time, but it's very rare. Okay. Let's try to straighten her out. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Well, the only way they're going to change is there's that Stop Killing Games movement going on. And since Ubisoft's in France and the European Union has one of the strongest things, they're trying to get Parliament to, like, or get them to do something, but something might happen in the UK which is of interest. And if they get enough signatures, they'll actually have to debate that in Parliament in the UK, which I think is hilarious. Oh, got it. Okay. Can I go up? Nice. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I want that. I want the loot! Because I'm the loot hunter. What's this? Hint. I like the fact I have the hint in here. I have so many different codes and I don't ever remember where they're at. That's a nice feature. I'm glad they have that in there. Because honestly, I have like... I have codes for days, man. To keep them straight where they go. Oh, Lord, that's a lot of microcoils. Don't know why I need all those microcoils, but I'm going to take them regardless. Come here. Alright, well... Oop. Come here. Where is that rope? Oh, dang it. I want to go up. How am I supposed to... Okay, this is a problem. How the heck am I supposed to get out of this? No! Oh my gosh, don't tell me I'm trapped in here. Is there a way out? Oh man. Seriously? Oh no. Do I have to shoot it? I don't think I can shoot it. Maybe I have to let it stop swinging? Oh no. How am I supposed to like... Oh no. This is not gonna go well. Oh man. Oh, okay. How the heck are you supposed to get out here? Now, it sucks I gotta go back through this. Oh, trust me, yes. Well, it's just weird that they allow you to get in there, and they're like, hey, you can climb up on this rope, but not on that rope. That's just kind of weird. The other thing is, I thought you'd get into the tube that way, but clearly not. Wait a minute. Actually, hold on. Before I waste my time on this, is that gonna get me anywhere further? No. I'm not gonna waste my time further with that. Okay. Found inside the broken eye between the bare lines and the axis. Oh! I'm not... Okay. Well, I went and did this, but I think I'm in the wrong spot. I think I need to slide down that one tube on the other side of the desert. I thought maybe this opened up over here, but I don't think that's the case. Which some of the slide things they have you do in here are kind of cool. The water stuff is interesting. Let's see. I need to get over there. Right? Where am I at? Oh no, it's over here. Okay. Gotta go down the tube. Down the tube, folks. Tubular. Oh. Woo. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, man. A little rusty. Woo! Eve, you got some cool looking heels. Ooh. Ooh. What? Like Sonic. Even got kind of music like a little bit. Alrighty. Yeah. Some of this also reminds me of Tomb Raider, though. Were you at the same exact part, dude? How many cans have you found? I have 27. I have 27 out of all of them. And I want them all. Because the other thing is, is they give you rewards as you go along. Not just, like, you know, at the very end when you get them all. Which is kind of cool. I like that. Wait, did I already get that? I did not already get this. Rambling of the Ascended. I had an audience with her. She said, Proxy Spear Mother, she said, cost of the lost memories come to pass. Scripture always been passed down as prophecy. I have. Oh, okay. Wow. Either someone malfunctioned or something. Could I swear I came this way? Did I somehow miss that? Wow, I must have. My comedian suddenly floated in midair, rolled back, his eyes started rambling some nonsense. What? Does he think he's visited by God or something? Or now that we're about to die, everyone's gone crazy. We used to be used like tools, and now a band left to die. Salvation did not wait for us. Yeah, some of this is kind of creepy. Especially that, I forget what it's called, the plaza where it was underwater, and basically they were, essentially, round. I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy and kind of morbid. Am I not? Wait a minute. Full of water. Oh, I went too far. Okay. Somehow I must have missed it. It's down here. I'm looking for scripture. Okay. Is it over here somewhere? Yeah. How the heck did I miss that? Man, my exploring skills. What we got? Okay, that symbol there. Reign of iron will come. This is a calamity born of man's incompetence. The heavens will fall, the network will disappear, that we will lose ourselves and be divided. Okay then. Well, let me get back up there. Alright, we'll get back up there and we'll go to the next scripture, which there seems to be a lot of books in this area, but I don't know. There might be one more and then I have to go, I think, to Wasteland. I'm a little surprised there isn't more. I hate those things. No, 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 we're not doing that. All right, here we go. I need to go this way. Yes. Get me back up to the campfire. I do have the module upgrade that tells you when there's a can nearby. I did turn that on. And that definitely helps. It would have been cooler if I would have had that sooner, to be honest with you. And considering what the reward is, I'm surprised they didn't. Alright, so what am I looking at now? I guess I gotta go to the wasteland. This is where I gotta go. So... wait a minute. Where's... okay. Go to the tetrapod, move to the other area, get the rest of these books, and then we should hopefully be good. Alright. Adam! Oh, does Lily have something to say?
Tell me if you need anything.
Well, let's
If
see.
you
Do
need
we have an
any
upgrade?
enhancements, crafting, or upgrades, just say the word.
Okay. So, ooh, weapon core. Nice. Ooh, got the attack power up. Nice. Do we have anything else? No, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have enough for...
Tell me if you need anything.
yeah, I need to do some can hunting. Oh, trust me.
If you need
I need some cans.
crafting, or upgrades, just
And
say the word.
I'll be honest, that might be one of my next things I have to do. Because if I'm going to look it up and see, is this a point of no return going to that elevator? And if so, I was like, well, I want the cans. Let's see here. What do we got? I have no module, so that won't do me a bit of good. That's fine.
Come back to the tetrapod at any time for maintenance.
Okay. Let's go to another region. We need to go to Wasteland. Oh, snap. It's late. I didn't even realize what time it is. Well. We'll do the three amigos look here going on. All right, the three amigos. So let's. What's that? Oh no, it's where's it on? Is there a thing here? Guess where there was. Is there over here? Oh, they're around the corner. Alright, we'll save here. Alright. Well, Lace Blunt, I do appreciate you coming out on Kick and whatnot and talking to me. It's been really nice. It's been nice to get someone to talk to that isn't trying to sell me services with the bot. The funny thing is, I don't mind the bots because every bot gives me a follower. So at least they're providing me some type of service, which is nice. So that way I can be affiliated, but we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to have to call for this evening because at this point I need to call it off. I'd love to. If I let myself keep going, I would. Trust me. So let me go ahead and close it out. And there we go. So I think we did a lot. We nearly have all the books. I don't have them all. We got the hypercell. I thought we were going to be fighting an Affinity, but we didn't end up doing that. Oh, hey, I do these for you. I appreciate it. I've been slowly trying to fix the quality. I do need to get some shades for these Elgato key lights, the air. They're way too powerful. I'm literally on 6%. But we do these streams for you guys. Come out, talk, do things. I've done this before with other people. I've had other people who are talking to me and they had a problem with their 13th gen Intel, and I was trying to warn them, hey, you need to do some stuff so your PC doesn't fry, and whatnot, in that regard. And then I've had other people talk to me on Zelda, talking about how things are going and whatnot. Been doing it for a little over a year and a half now at this point. Finally got affiliated on Twitch. But as far as Kick, still need more people there. Rumble automatically monetizes you, but you just need views. The good news is streaming over on Rumble that gets you exposure, and so I've gotten up a lot of followers on there. YouTube, that's the hard nut to crack because I need 1,000 subscribers. Watch hours, I'm about 1/3 the way, but yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Where you go, console all the time? No. I also did streams for Cyberpunk. I did console for um Starfield, and I have other games and whatnot. I do stream Overwatch 2 stuff from time to time, or I'll do recording. New season comes out, things like that. But I haven't done anything else on there. I'm strictly, except for Overwatch, trying to do things with story, in that regard because one, I think it becomes more interesting, and then I don't have to try to come up with wacky, crazy stuff all the time in that regard. My favorite console? Oof. That's hard. I'm gonna have to say well, depends. If we want to go nostalgia, I'd have to say Super Nintendo. If we're going raw amount of games you can get at a cheap price and was just an all around pretty good console, probably PlayStation 3. Um, there was other consoles I think were good, like GameCube, but they just didn't have the library support. Though the amount of games we're getting on Switch is kind of crazy. The only problem is the hardware is just a little bit underpowered. But that's not Nintendo's fault. They were in a bad situation and they just did something off the shelf. But so you know, because you can't see it, I have my original NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis, GameCube, N64, Wii U. I have a PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and I had a 4, but I sold it to get my PlayStation 5, which, by the way, if you could see, I have my PlayStation Pro modification going on here, which is hilarious. But I didn't really sell any of my stuff at all. I mean, I have a few games, and you can't see them, but I have more games up here, to a degree, which I have even more stuff up there in that regard. So, yeah, I've been collecting since I was 9, and we are very fortunate as gamers nowadays. I mean, especially the way Nintendo's doing it, where they're making sure there's steady release of software. I remember back in the day, you'd buy a game and hope they had something good over the summer, and you would have nothing, or you'd have to play old games. But Super Nintendo had a lot of good stuff. You had Chrono Trigger, you had Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 6, which was 3 at the time, Final Fantasy 4, which was 2 at the time. You had all kinds of RPGs, action games, everything else, shooter games. You had Star Fox, which was crazy, Donkey Kong. I mean, you name it, they had some big heavy hitters on there. PlayStation was cool because they had Final Fantasy 7, they had some of the Ridge Racers and Virtual Fighter and things like, or no, they didn't have Virtual Fighter. They had some other games. Maybe it was Tekken. Yeah, Tekken. So that was a lot of fun. I liked Final Fantasy Tactics. Talk about a game that they haven't touched and they need to touch. Between that and Chrono Trigger, it's like what the heck, right? I have Triangle Strategy. I played that a little bit, but that's before I got into streaming. Octopath Traveler. I have the second one as well. I got Dragon Quest, which was an HD remake, but it looks more like a cell phone port, to be honest. I'm waiting for the new Dragon Quest they're coming out. That looks more like Octopath and whatnot. That looks way better. Because it does not look great. The version I have. So pretty good. Got a lot of good stuff, and of course, there's a lot of good games that I also need to pick up, which is Wukong. I need to do that. I bought it, but I haven't played it, which is Elden Ring, Returnal, Ratchet and Clank. I got a bunch of Resident Evils I haven't done. I also have Sandland. Look, see, it's not even open yet. Um, this was Akira Toriyama's last game, which looks interesting. You build a tank, and you also do some exploration with it and whatnot. Dying Light 2, because one of my uh, viewers wanted me to play that. I have that, and then of course, let's see, Callisto Protocol. Of course, I have, which I haven't played it yet. That Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I have that, and I have a bunch of the other Assassin's Creeds too. I also have, which I haven't played it yet, Soul Hackers 2, so I have that going on. So I have a bunch of games, Uncharted. Plus, I have plethora of PlayStation 4s. One of the things I used and abused was GameStop. Buy two, get one free on used. So if you get that, you can get a lot of games for cheap. Don't buy them when they first come out. And I've used them for that in general. Oh yeah, Wukong. Oh yeah, we'll look into that. Another one. This is a probably haven't seen this one. Gravity Rush 2. Looks like an interesting style game. So far, yeah. The sad part is, good as that game is, I don't think it's had a lot of competition this year, other than maybe Stellar Blade. Because to be honest, there hasn't been a lot. In Rebirth, it's cool and all, but I really think they gave you this whole world. There's hardly any monsters in it. They want you to look around and explore stuff, but it feels way more forced than it does in Stellar Blade, which is bad. I don't like that. The music's okay, but I don't know. I don't have the same feelings with Rebirth that I have with Remake. Remake, I thought it was a good redo. I think they expanded it and it was great. Rebirth is already mucking with the story already, and it's got a whole bunch of just running around and hard locking you so you can't get past the initial area because you got to do a bunch of, remedial stuff. And there's not even really good, hey, I need to get stronger. Let me grind. They don't even have that well. You never played a single Final Fantasy game. You know what? That's okay. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to pick up a Final Fantasy game you haven't played so far, I highly recommend Final Fantasy 16. First of all, I like the story. It's action oriented. Yes, there's RPG elements into it where you level up and do some stuff, but I didn't find myself where I felt like I generally had to grind most of the other games. Maybe you fought a couple monsters to get some equipment or whatnot, but it felt pretty good. Side quests, for the most part, you don't have to do them. There's a few that if you do, you'll get certain things. But I like the story. I like the characterization. The music's awesome. And there's some pretty memorable moments in it. Plus, they have some DLC, which I haven't played just yet. Which, by the way, I have that up on my YouTube if you just wanted to look at some of it. But if you don't want to ruin it, that's fine. I think that's probably one of the easier ones to get into because as you go to the older games, they're more turn-based or whatever. And if you're not down with that, oh, well, that's easy. Gaming with Magus. All one word. You can look that up. Pretty much all my stuff, whether it's social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, whether it's Twitch, we're talking Rumble, whatever, all of it's Gaming with Magus. I made sure that whatever I picked, it's all the same. So if you want to check that out, I have those up there. I have a playlist. You can sit there and you can just binge watch the heck of it. Now, be mindful. Quality and me having a little bit of wonky issues. It was literally like the second game I streamed when I first started streaming. So it's not the best. It will get better after a couple of episodes. So please be kind. But honestly, the game's pretty cool. If you wanted to, if you have a PlayStation, they have, I believe, a demo you could download and play if you wanted to. That I think is free. That you can get a feel for what the game might be like, which is kind of cool. But it's very interesting. There was very much some scenes in there that kind of made me like emotionally angry. They really riled me up, which was kind of crazy. But it's a good game. Now, do I think it's on the same level as like the original Final Fantasy did 7 or Final Fantasy 6 for the Super Nintendo? No, but that's also because like you don't have as expansive of playable characters in that game versus this game. But then again, it's kind of hard to have that many characters, and I think with Rebirth it might become a problem simply because to try to maintain everyone level or use everyone, like at a certain point, characters feel thrown away, right? Whereas in Final Fantasy VI, there is actual aspects where you need to have everyone built up because there's going to be a point where you have 3 teams that you have to go and do things. So that's of interest. Um, but definitely, 16 is really cool. I liked it a lot. I need to get the soundtrack. My editor has really been liking the Final Fantasy VII remake and Rebirth audio soundtrack in that regard. But I don't know. I don't really think you can play any of the other ones unless you maybe do their digital PlayStation Store thing. It's hard to say. Yeah, definitely check out the demo. I mean, it costs you nothing, right? And if you like it, it's like, dude, let's go. And you might be able to get it for a discount, which is also kind of cool. At this point in juncture. But just note that the more recent Final Fantasy games are more action oriented than the previous ones, right? Like Final Fantasy 15, if you play that, which was on the was it 15? No. Was it 15? Hold on, let me. Yeah. I think it was 15. I'm trying to remember. No. Can't remember now. Was there one on PlayStation 4? Uh, that's 10. 7. Huh. I can't remember if there was a Final Fantasy on. 14 was the online one, right? 13 was the PlayStation 3 one. Okay. Final Fantasy 15. 15 was on the PlayStation 4. I believe that's the one where you had the road trip with the boy band, basically, and it was more open world or whatever, and you had to like go around and find things. That felt very different than most Final Fantasies because most were on rails. It was cool. There was interesting moments. I haven't finished that game. Um, that might be okay. Then you had Final Fantasy 13, which was on PlayStation 3. That one was with lightning and whatnot, and there was like 13 too. That was more on rails, like you had a path, like it wasn't open world at all. Some people didn't like that. Um, I don't think that was very action oriented. I don't believe. I think it was still. I want to say I think it was still menu based. So the further back you go, you have that. Plus you had Final Fantasy 12. That was turn based. They did a remake of that. You could pick that up, and Final Fantasy 10. Um, I think they had a remake for that as well, which I think those are available on Switch as well. Um, but definitely, you know, um, try out the more recent ones, and then if you like Final Fantasy in general, understand none of the stories typically like line up together whatsoever in that regard. Um, Typically, they're all separate. The only ones that have been contiguous with story has been Final Fantasy VII remake and rebirth. Um, most all the other ones have nothing to do with each other. You might see familiar characters like Sid and airships and chocobos and crystals and the summoning creatures and stuff like that. But past that, most stuff there isn't like any direct correlation with story or anything. In that part. Um, so I would definitely check that out. I would avoid Starfield. Starfield was cool. Um, but the issue was the main quest felt very copy pasted, kind of lame. I mean, I don't want to say too much to give away much, but it seemed very lazy, right? The side quests were way more interesting and are definitely worth doing if you're going to play the game. And if you skip that, you're really hurting yourself. I felt it was too devoid in certain planets, and there wasn't a much to do. And I really wish they would have hunkered down to just a couple. It would have been better. Oh man, I just bought a series to play it. I'm sorry. I mean, I like it, right? Don't get me wrong. It just Okay, how should I put this? After playing Zelda with 155 shrines, and they have a unique puzzle relatively at every single shrine, and they literally copy and pasted all 26 of those temples, I felt it was very lazy. And then on top of that, um, I like they could have done so much more. Now the side quests, right, were awesome. Not before I got my money's worth of Game Pass. Oh, go that. There you go. At least you got your money with Game Pass. There you go. Right, right. Liza P. I have to play that one. I haven't played that one too. I heard that was good. But yeah, I mean, and then of course they raised the price of Game Pass, which I'm sure you were probably like, nope, nope, nope. I saw that coming a mile away. Fantastic Souls like. Is it? I wonder if that's by the same company. I don't think it is. It might be. Um, yeah, I haven't played a Souls like game though. Do I have a? I think I have one. Mm, do I? No. Doesn't look like I own any Dark Souls games as of yet. I mean, and that's another thing is I'm kind of a collector. Um, if I'm smart about it, I try to buy games when they're on sale and they're marked down really good, because realistically, the value of the game is more about if they're trying to clear it out. And if they're good games, they're good games, right? But I also kind of feel like they sometimes overprice some of these games to a certain extent. They shouldn't be $70. I think that's outrageous for some of these games, especially how some of these games are kind of short. The Souls games maybe not so much. Um, I think those are longer style games like Elden Ring and things like that. Um, but yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, what was the other game I played on the PC? I think it was just Starfield. Yeah, yeah. Well, and the other thing is they're like, "Hey, come on back. We got the buggy and stuff." And I'm like, "No, that's okay." There's a lot of games that should go for the Helldivers for 4 plus. Darn straight. But then the other thing that irks me and why I play some of those games on PC is because I can buy it on Xbox, but then I got to pay for Game Pass. Or I can buy it on PC and pay nothing to play them online, which is kind of like, okay. And then of course now you have the a lot of the Sony games that they're releasing, now mind you delayed, onto the PC, which is smart of them. Um, but I've been hearing they've been doing PSN requirements for some of those games, and um, then there's also been some various things they're trying to do shady stuff, and I'm a little wary about those simply because the fact is, um, if they ever decide to pull a fast one and be like, we need PSN, but it's free for now, and then later on line change the requirement, then you're out of your game unless you pay the money. I don't like that idea, especially when you have to pay for the game to begin with. So there's that. But uh, yeah, I don't think there's been a ton. Not only that, but a lot of the games they sometimes run better on PC and look better. Um, even this PlayStation Pro, I'm seeing some stuff, but I'm like, is it worth $700? And it doesn't come with a disc drive, and it doesn't come with the stand. It's like $130 on top of the $700 price. So now you're looking at $830, and I'm like, what are we doing here, right? Yeah, it's got more of a hard drive space, but I can get a 2 terabyte for $120 and put it in my PlayStation 5. That's just dumb. When I got this for $500 and it came with the disc drive. So yeah, I don't know what Sony's doing with it. Kind of crazy. Oh, it is, dude. It's ridiculous. Part of it is they think they can get away with it. Part of it is the yen is really cheap, and so it's making it hard for them. Uh, Part of it is, let's be honest, it's because Xbox is imploding upon itself because they've made a problem of their own making. Game Pass is too popular. Basically, for Xbox to keep studios around, they need to sell games. But the problem is a lot of people like games because they're waiting for it to come out on Xbox Game Pass. The problem is there's not enough money if you do an Xbox Game Pass to sustain these studios. So that's why you had like Hi-Fi Rush's studio shut down, even though it got awards, because they made them put it on a Game Pass, and so basically they didn't, in Xbox's mind, make enough money, so they had to shutter the studio, which is ridiculous. Oh, you got the first gen PlayStation? Fine. Yeah, that's. I, I'm thinking this is first gen, but yeah. And be honest with you, I was the same with the PlayStation 4. It's like, why buy the Pro? Okay, they're gonna have the same situation that they do with, to a degree. They're not gonna have that many games that are gonna support PlayStation Pro, where you have to have Pro to get it. I know exactly, and they won awards and highlighted them. I think realistically, really, what it comes down to is you have the certain people that are trying to run a game company, and then you have the board execs and the finance people. And the board execs, finance people said they were going to leave them alone. But then when they decide to blow a whole wad of cash on the whole EA Blizzard, or no, yeah, that acquisition of like 70 some odd $1 million, the bean counters came coming saying, "What are you doing? What are you spending money on?" What, and like really looked at their business and realized they were losing money hand over fist. Um, so I don't know. Either the Xbox is going to implode upon itself for this generation, and hopefully they don't make the same mistake with the S, or they're gonna end up in a situation where they abandon having a console at all and go strictly like as a service. Problem is, PlayStation isn't going to pick that up, and Nintendo's not going to pick that up. So, and I don't think PC's strong enough with the way the market is and how expensive things are for Xbox to do that. I think personally, I think the thing that messed them up was two things. One, Game Pass. Two, releasing the Series S and it being underpowered compared to the Xbox Series X. So what ends up happening is you have a lot of developers that'll make a game, and they'll start with the PlayStation one, and then they have all kinds of problems trying to backport it down to S, and they see the install base, and it's like, why waste the money to do it, which is unfortunate. So, you know, it's a bad situation. I mean, they kind of did it to themselves. Can they fix it next generation? Oh yeah, they definitely can. Um, and hopefully they learn from their lessons. If they're smart, what they'll do is they'll either do what Sony did, which is they'll have a digital version and a disc version. And I totally think they should do a disc version, because if they don't, you're gonna there's gonna be people that just won't buy Xbox for that reason. Because it's like, why am I buying an Xbox? I can buy it on PC, right? But if you have it on Xbox and you have a disc, right? Now I have something that can't take away from me. And you don't have that on PC. We'll see what happens when that goes. Hey, listen, I have no problem with Xbox. I have no reason to buy an Xbox because I have this, right? And the only thing I've missed out on so far, and I have to really look, is like playing Gears of War and maybe whatnot. But other than that, I'm not too worried about it. Maybe you can't play Halo on PC. I haven't looked. But as far as I know, one of the other things I'm not a big fan of, and that this came about with Starfield, was on the PC, they made you, when I bought the digital version of it through Best Buy, I had to redeem it through Best Buy's Microsoft store, and it was tied to some type of Microsoft Xbox thing, and it broke. And the only way to fix it so I could play Starfield is I literally had to reimage my PC, and that pissed me off like to no extreme at all. Whereas Xbox, I wouldn't have that problem, but then again, it shouldn't have been a problem on a PC, right? So I don't know. Microsoft needs to fix their stuff. PlayStation, they were the golden child, but they're having problems too. They're doing a lot of remakes. They don't have a lot of new stuff coming out. There was one game they announced. I forget what it was. It showed this weird astronaut thing and this girl, and there was this, he was in a spacesuit thing. I forget what it was called. Where's that game? That was shown at launch, and we still don't have that game. right? I mean, I forget what it's called, but it was like it looked like a cool game. And it's like we don't have that game. It's like how many years later? Um, yeah, and then of course, um, Sony had the problem with the whole PSN thing they were doing, all the censorship, like on Stellar Blade. I don't know if you knew this or not, but on the disc, if you play it off the disc, which I'm doing without the internet, they don't censor the blood and gore. They, I don't care so much, but whatever. They censored one sign because they said it was racist. Whatever, I don't care. Inconsequential. But they also, for a mature title, certain outfits were like nerfed or modified or whatever for no apparent reason. They tried coming out with new outfits, but one, okay, it's just a recolor, fine, like the old one, that's fine. The other one was a little bit better, but not 100%. But they haven't restored all of them where I would hook it up to the internet and be like, okay, fine, it's just a different color. But they didn't do anything with the blood and gore and whatnot in that regard. Now, mind you, once I play it, they're having new jiggle physics and collision physics and various things with Eve's skirt. They'll actually react in the wind and stuff, which is cool. They're polishing the game, but I want to play it as they originally intended before. I think Sony technically held a gun to their head and told them they needed to change things, but it still didn't even make sense because it wasn't across the board censorship, which was weird. So we'll see how it goes. My hope is they'll have a sequel to this game because I think it's been fairly popular and it's sold fairly well. We'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, there's a whole thing, dude. Look up censorship. You'll find it. They'll have before and after. And one of the artists that did stuff for you're playing this, but with the internet. Yeah, you know how. Okay, I'm gonna do this for you. Ready? Here we go. You stay here long enough. You've been good. Hold on. Let me flip back. I'll show you. Let's see here. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Let me unmute it. Okay. So, the way you can tell is if you get Holiday Rabbit suit, okay? And Holiday Rabbit suit, here in the cleavage area, they put an extra piece of actual cloth that goes from where the zipper is at the top here, where you barely see any cleavage whatsoever. Secondary thing, on the hips, they literally added all kinds of materials here where it's cut more like a normal bathing suit, and it's not as high-waisted as that. But that's not the only outfit they also censored. There's some other ones which I don't 100% have, but they censored like 6 or 7 outfits for no apparent reason whatsoever. But they left other ones like, where is it at? They left ones like this somewhat alone, and it's kind of like, why? It's a mature title. Like, what's the point? They advertised before it came out, no censorship, and it was like a straight up lie. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. You know, I'm playing it as it is, and then I'll check out the stuff after I'm done playing it. Now, the good news is, and I've had to do this because of Final Fantasy stuff, if you want to play the uncensored version way, all you need to do is you delete the game, not your game data, the game, from the system, disconnect the internet, and then put in the game, and it'll load it on, and it'll pick up your save file, and you should be fine. You shouldn't have any problem in that regard. Now, mind you, if you have anything in there, like an outfit or something that maybe came as DLC, you won't have access to obviously that. But just so you know. Is it a huge thing? No. The principal thing for me. You know, I come from a time when once it's on the game, it's on the game, and you're stuck with what you have. So if it's bad forever. I think this whole internet thing has made game developers sometimes lazy, but in a lot of cases, it's allowed the publishers to rush out a product before it's ready. Cyberpunk, right? Now, part of that was a financial thing, and it was because they were bleeding money so bad and had been working on it so long that if they didn't get something out there, they were going to have a problem. I'm 30, so I remember how it was. well, I'm much older than that. But I mean, it's unfortunate because there's a lot of people or kids or whatever nowadays that just accept crap games, and they really shouldn't. The unfortunate fact is, the only way you can really fix that is we praise the games when they do the right things, and we punish the ones when they don't. And I think we've already had some of that already with No Man's Sky. We've had that with Cyberpunk, and somewhat with Starfield as well, right? The problem is, I don't think it's been severe enough that these bigger corporations really care, to be honest. I know that Bethesda didn't seem to care. It was ambitious and they didn't have it, whatever. They're looking at it as, oh, we'll put it out there, we'll keep working on it eventually, and we'll have this platform people are going to love. The problem is, there's too much to disconnect you in that game versus Skyrim, where if you see something, you can go somewhere. Whereas in Starfield, you can't. You actually, there's the one point where you go so far, and then it's like a static image, and you can't do something, which is kind of crazy. But that's just because the limitations in the way they built the game. Well, and that's the other thing is, imagine what kind of a juxtaposition it was for me to play Cyberpunk fixed versus Starfield releasing broken. I mean, what did that look like? I mean, if you watch my playthroughs of that game, man, I was like criticizing the heck out of Starfield considering how good, Cyberpunk was. But I will give Starfield one consolation prize. The dialogue and the stuff that they have in there had me laughing for days. Also, I know it's not a feature, but I really like the bugs in Starfield. Some of the bugs were hilarious. I was on a ship with, I forget his name, the guy with the cowboy hat. And he was standing there like this against the table, and he just started slowly, dink, 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 going through the floor. And then I'm talking to him, and it's just like, no! Like, Atreyu and the horse and the bog. And it's like, what? It was hilarious. I've also had this one guy, he was sitting there going like this, and he was stuck, and he's like, I just need to focus. I mean, it was hilarious, and I loved it. It was great. But the dialogue, honestly, not a bug. Their dialogue, some of it was hilarious. I remember this one where we're in the tower, and we're like gonna try to get out, but we're gonna have to go after the president to get out because they locked down the tower. And one of the dialogue was, I'm not getting off the tower. I'm staying here. This is my kingdom, and this is where I'll reign. And they had a hilarious thing with, oh, I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I mean, it was hilarious. The dialogue person needs a raise. It was great. Temple guy, fire them. They sucked. That was a copy and paste. Yeah, there was a ton of dialogue in the game. Yeah, but the funny thing is, a lot of it was kind of funny. Some of it was kind of throwaway, but there was some very memorable moments in that regard. The only downside I didn't like about that game was, and I do have a thing where I need to do reviews, because I am going to do reviews on these games, is I didn't like the ending. I felt it, I mean, I saw where they were going with it, but I really felt it was anticlimactic. And if you didn't do any of the side stories, it would have been even more disappointing for anyone who played the game. Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be some kind of crazy thing, and they really could have gone really cool with it and whatnot, and even made it like a series or a trilogy. It'd been really cool, like Mass Effect or something, but nope. Oh well. I mean, you win some, you lose some. And then I was streaming Zelda, and I did that. Here's the Kingdom for. Now, mind you, I did get all 155 shrines and all that. I streamed that for a year. I have like over 100 episodes of that thing. I still have quite a few to put up there. It's just taken a while. But yeah, I played a bunch of games. Oh, I know. Yes, dude. And the hilarious thing is I don't do it so much on my videos for these that are more serious. But on the Zelda ones, I was like putting all kinds of like clips in of like cultural references and whatnot, where I had to like whack something and I'd be like, "Oh, come on, bing!" You know, we put a clip in there and whatnot to be hilarious. Because some people will be like, "What? What are you talking about?" So I put that in there, and that gets people interested. And my Zelda videos do get views. I do need to go back and play the other ones, because the Zelda one was the very first one I started streaming that game. But I pretty much have all the Zelda games as it is. So I don't know. I even have, you know, the one they refused to release for the Switch, which is Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. So I don't know why that is. Oh, Metroid Prime. We also got the Metroid Prime coming out, the new Prime 4. So we'll see what that looks like. Don't know if they're going to co-release that on the new Switch and the original Switch. And if it goes to the new Switch, I might try playing it on that. We'll see. Just for the visuals in that regard. We'll see how that goes. You know what you'll play after Stellar Blade? You know, I don't know. I have a lot to choose from. I'm kind of torn, because here's the thing. I got DLC for Cyberpunk, Phantom Liberty. Haven't played that. I got DLC from Final Fantasy 16. I haven't played. And I've had a fellow viewer request that I do Dying Light 2. I don't know how long of a game that is. If it's a relatively short game, I might pick that up because I can like parse through it and whatnot. It might not be much of an exploration game. I have to wait and see what that looks like. I'll have to see. The other thing I'm trying to make a determination is, you know, do I pick up Black Wukong? You know, because that came out and a lot of people are liking that. I don't know of any other game at the moment that is upcoming that really piques too much of an interest at this point. Like coming up relatively soon. Anything that is coming of interest is probably not going to come out until next year, if I'm not mistaken. So there's that. I'm trying to keep it to at least one family-friendly style game. That's why I have Pikmin 2 going on. And then try to hit the other ones. I'm trying to finish up with Final Fantasy because I did Final Fantasy Remake, did Final Fantasy Crisis Core Reunion, which is like a prequel, and then I'm doing Rebirth. But after I'm done that, you know, there isn't going to be a game for a while, so then I can pick up another game past Final Fantasy. We'll see. We'll do some other stuff there. But I will add Black Wukong to the recommendations of things I need to pick up and stream in that regard. And who knows, I might have to play an action style game after this game to do things. There's also I hesitate to do Elden Ring because I'm concerned how long that's going to take. If Zelda took me a year, good lord, how long is Elden Ring going to take? Oh, not a problem. I appreciate coming out here and talking with me and enjoying the stream. Tell your friends if you like it and let them know. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at 9:30. Oh, I know, Elden Ring. Oh, God. There's memes about that. They're like, oh, God. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I haven't played a Souls games before. I don't know if that's really a good entry to get into. But I wanted to get it because it was on sale and it was discounted. And I know it's a good game, so. But yeah. There's some craziness with that game. I've already seen various things. But I typically, my schedule is up on Twitch. I'm doing Stellar Blade on Monday. I'm doing Pikmin 2 on Wednesday. I'm doing Final Fantasy Rebirth on Thursday. And again, I should have Final Fantasy 16 up there, Cyberpunk, Here's the Kingdom, Starfield, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Crisis Core, Pikmin 1. I'm finishing up Pikmin 2. I have some kids games. Hilariously enough, my Peppa the Pig game getting more views on YouTube than all my other games. I don't know what's up with that. Quite wrong. But $20 investment, beat the game in one stream. Hey, you know, get that view count up. Horrible game though. No, I do not. I actually have a full-time job, and then I stream in the evenings when the kids are asleep because, well, that way they can't interrupt in that regard. So I'm streaming about, what is it, 9 hours a week, about 3 hours each stream. And then I have my editor who goes through, which I'm not paying because I'm not making money yet, to like edit my videos and stuff. Oh, do you stream on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick? Oh, I'm multi-streaming to you right now on Twitch, on Kick, on YouTube, and on Rumble. I'm doing a 4-stream right now. Oh no, it's perfectly fine. I'm doing it all. And I have all 4 of the chats up and everything else like that. I had to actually upgrade because I wanted to do YouTube as well. I had to get a 16-core processor because I'm doing AV1 encoding to Twitch. I'm recording it to the higher quality, and that's what I upload to YouTube and everything. You can't see it on here on Kick because it's limited to 1080p, but I'm recording a 14p resolution VOD of this that I put up on YouTube and on Rumble. So if you want a better quality of this, you should just need to look on there. But yeah, I had to do a 16-core to be able to do 3 extra things, and I'm not using any of those restream things because I didn't want to limit myself to 1080p because you have to when you use those, because Kick will only let you do 1080p. Rumble, it's finicky. It'll sometimes do 1080p, sometimes it'll do 1440. It's kind of weird. YouTube will let you do more, but I can't overload my processor in that regard. But yep. Got a beastly card in here. Got a 7900 XTX in there doing its thing. And then I recently had to upgrade. I got a 7950X 3D in there as well. So 16 cores, but it's got the 3D cache to it. So that's it. That's what I got. Got this lovely setup, and then I got a NAS holding on my videos, and I'm putting it up. I mean, just to show you how many videos I need to work on. Those are the reviews to the right that I need to do right here. Those are all the Zelda videos. I have episode 77 to 100 I gotta finish. And then I got some of these other ones because we were delayed because my PC ended up dying. I did have it fully water cooled, but then, yeah. I had a leak. And it ended up destroying things, and it was not well. So if you see my system looking different, it's because I had a water block on my card and on my CPU, and the CPU kind of croaked. I had a blockage, and you couldn't see it, even though I had a clear block that was illuminated, and it didn't let water go through, and so consequently it overheated, which caused the pipes to deform, which caused it to leak, which then caused damage. And I got a replacement processor, but the motherboard died shortly thereafter, so I had to upgrade it. I didn't have a choice. I had it for a while, but yeah, unfortunate. But I went back to non-water cooling because I had way too much downtime, and it was affecting me being able to put up my videos, because we also edit on my PC as well as do the streaming and everything else. And when I do my Starfield videos and things like that, I'm streaming on the same PC I'm playing. So keep that in mind. That when I did the Starfield, I didn't stream to Kick at that point, and I wasn't streaming to YouTube at that point. I was only doing Rumble and Twitch, so it was kind of limited. I'd probably be okay now, but yeah. So I have that going on in that regard. We'll see how it goes. You know, we'll grow. We'll play some cool games, and I have a back catalog like no one's business. I'll eventually get through. And if I have to, I do have a converter that'll take the old game systems and allow me to do it to HDMI, so I can convert it as well. So if I have to, I can break out, you know. I can pull out the GameCube if we need. I can pull out my N64, the Super Nintendo, and all that jazz. So, yeah, you can't see it all in here, but there's a lot of stuff in here. So, yeah. Been playing for a while. So. Yep. Oh, tell me about it. And dude, I'll be honest, over the years between the various systems and various companies, there's some really good games out there in that regard. So, you know, one of this is also to a certain extent historical a little bit, because if we don't stream these games, we don't have videos of these games up online, some of these games you can't buy anymore, and if they get destroyed, you know, no one gets to enjoy them. Or, you know, we get to a point, I think we're okay right now, but there was a point where it was an issue. It's like, how do I play these older games? They look like total whatever, or I can't get them on my TV because the TV stopped having decent connections on them where the games looked horrible or wouldn't even play. I did have until I found the right box, I had a problem there for a while where I couldn't play some of my older Super Nintendo games on a flat panel because it was like 240p and the TV didn't know how to recognize it at all. So I had to get a retro tank to be able to make that work properly. It was a mess. So, you know, there's some of that going on as well. So that's cool. But that's also why I like the Switch coming out, because a lot of games might get pulled forward to the Switch, and Switch is a basic enough of a system that, and a large enough of a user base that we can pull some of those games forward, be on that platform, and then we have access to it a lot. We'll see how that goes. And again, I try to do physical. That's not. I've seen people with much larger collections, to be honest with you. There's an obscene amount of Switch games. Obscene amount of Switch games. In that regard. So, but yeah. And to be honest with you, when it came to the N64, there wasn't a lot of games for that. There was a few more for the GameCube. Super Nintendo had the largest amount, per se. NES had some games, but some of the games for that system were okay. They weren't nearly as good as a lot of the Super Nintendo games. But hilariously enough, a lot of those Nintendo games were so much better than Atari. I literally saw in a store the other day a retro Atari system, right? That had all these games that were loaded in. It's like, oh, it's such a great deal. I wanted $130 for it. I was like, I'm sorry. There's not enough depth to justify $130 for Atari game. Let's just no. Wouldn't see Black Wuhan now anyway. I know. Tell me about it. It upsets me because the problem ends up being is with digital only, a lot of people don't realize this is they have the ability to retroactively go back and invalidate your game. They have this thing called licensing. Now, they might not do it, but they did this with Driver 5. There's nothing stopping them from, you pull the game from the store so you can't re-download it or get it. And then they go further and they say, oh, you didn't buy the game, you bought the license, and we're no longer licensing the game to you, and then you can no longer play the game, which is not cool. That's why I'm not a big fan of Starfield, because they didn't ever have a physical version of it. Unless you had maybe Xbox, they might have had a physical version, because the physical version of the PC was literally a box with the code in it. No joke. This is nothing at all. The only way that is ever going to get fixed is either something happens like the driver thing with Ubisoft and we get things changed, or we get enough people in Congress to be able to like try to pass some type of Bill of Rights or something. And I bought Hogwarts Legacy Digital only. Paid 3 days early because I was so hyped, but I have to have the directors just to have the physical. Really? Oh, that's dirty. Alan Wake 2 is getting physical, into which is nice. Well, in some cases, the reason why they may do that is, and this is reasonable, is depending on the company. They're not sure how well it's going to sell, and the thing is, investing to build or make a physical copy costs a lot of money to do so and get it published. And so they sometimes have to say, well, is it worth spending the money to print a whole bunch of copies, and if it doesn't sell, you're out the money, right? Because you have to pay the publisher to make a whole bunch of physical copies. So it is somewhat of a double-edged sword. But I also go back to, dude, this isn't like the N64 where you had crazy expensive costs when it came to pressing games. They're on disc. They're cheap as dirt. There's no excuse why you shouldn't be able to do them. I don't know if it's something Sony or Xbox is doing to make it hard and they're really trying to push people digital. Hard to say. My only guess is the platforms are trying to push the platforms to be mainly digital because of the fact that they get a cut of the sale. Is mainly what I'm thinking is going on there. But I do know this much. You'll be happy to know after all this debacle with Helldivers and Stellar Blade and everything else, the sale of physical games is up, which is good, a trend for Sony to see. And you know what's the number one hot item about the PlayStation 5 Pro? The disc drive that you have to buy. It's sold out. So it's like, oh jeez. So I, you know, we'll see. I'll be honest with you. If the PlayStation 6 does not have a disc drive, I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. I really don't. Because at that point, I'm not gonna get a discount on the software, and then if they can pull it from me at any point, and then what if? See, one of the great things is I sold my PlayStation 4 to buy a PlayStation 5, right? I kept my PlayStation 4 games because I could play it on my PlayStation 6. I can't do that with if it's all digital, right? For the most part. They might to a certain extent, but again, I still fear them like pulling. What if you do something or say something and they ban your account from PlayStation Network and now I can't access my games? That's happened with some people, and I don't particularly like that idea. I should always have access to the games I paid for, period. Now, if it's an online-only type game, okay, fine. But, you know, that's a little bit different. But when it's a single-player game, I should be able to buy it. The companies don't want us to own things. They want us to be comfortable not owning any. Quoting Ubisoft. But yeah. We'll see. Hopefully this is a trend that reverse itself. The one thing I can definitely tell you is the next Nintendo console will have a physical cartridge. It will be backwards compatible, and it's cartridges all day and night. Because the other thing is, and this is another thing that's interesting, my son bought a game. I think it was Pikmin 2, and he had a digital, and so he can't share that game with me. But if he had bought it on cartridge, I could have just borrowed it from him, and I could have played the game before I had to buy it. So there's also that aspect of it, sharing with your friends and everything else, that of course the game companies don't want you to do. But to be honest with you, if they were smart about it, they'd sell the physical game, but then what they would do is they would plan out, they would have additional content that has nothing to do with the main game, but for people who love the game, that they could sell. Because then what you could do is, okay, I may have only sold, let's say, this game once, but he shares it around to his friends. Well, if they decide they want to pick up the game because they really like it, and then they buy the DLC. Right? But we'll wait and see. I don't know. Oh, and trust me, I mean, it was the same thing with the music industry. They didn't like the whole idea of digital and us sharing things and things like that. That's kind of the reason why they went the way they went with certain things. But then again, you now have things like versus Steam. You have GOG where stuff doesn't have DRM in it, right? So I think a lot of people are going into Steam right now and they're buying it and it's great and I got my Steam Deck and everything, but they're one heart attack away from Gabe being dead and someone taking over and completely changing the way Steam runs and destroying the PC gaming market because they become anti-gaming, right? And that's concerning. I think there's way too much power in Steam, and I think a lot of more people need to be looking at GOG and buying games there where it's DRM-free and supporting that instead. I mean, that's where I ended up doing Cyberpunk and The Witcher and things like that. And I'll look for other games probably on there versus Steam as well because of that. Because I like to own my games. So. Well, I gotta go at this point. I got a early day the next day. I gotta get up and do things. I appreciate you hanging out, having to talk and whatnot. And again, I'll be here again on Wednesday and Thursday at 9:30 for those games. And of course, I'll be back at it with Stellar Blade here and kind of find the rest of those books and maybe go on a can hunt. We'll see how that goes on the next stream. So, let me do my wrap up here, which is, if you like what you saw, please give me a like, subscribe, and follow. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday at 9:30 at twitch.tv/gamingwithmagus. I also stream on Rumble, Kick, and YouTube at the same time. You should also follow me on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or X. That way you know things have changed, or if you want to make suggestions on the games, just like Laced Blunt 5 did today, and hey, maybe you should pick up Wukong Black. I highly recommend that. Look into that. Another person also got that Dying Light 2 still there. You may look at that after this, and I always appreciate it. Until next time, stay adventurous.